September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. And then there's actually a way that you can get $1,500 life-saving test, and it's done absolutely free. Here with more, I have Paul Arangwa, along with Prostate Conditions Education Council and prostate cancer survivor Keith Wiegand. And it's nice to have you both on the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So, Paul, what do we need to know about prostate cancer?
Well, prostate cancer is an interesting disease in the fact that if you catch it early, it's nearly a 100% survivable. But the only way to really catch prostate cancer early is through early detection and screening. Prostate cancer is often a disease that has no symptoms, and if a man is presented to a clinic with symptoms, it's obviously at a point of disease where it is often too late and far more difficult to treat.
So when should men start getting tested?
We feel that men should start getting tested around the age of 40. There's different men who have different risk categories that probably need screening before other men do. However, this is a general guideline for most men. There was also a recent article that came out last week that showed prostate cancer screening actually reduced prostate cancer-specific mortality by 25 to 32%, which is quite significant.
It definitely is.
What most men should realize is that even if you're diagnosed with prostate cancer, it doesn't always mean you have to have treatment. There's a lot of men who can undergo active surveillance or active monitoring protocols and don't actually have to have definitive therapy. But what we want to do is use some of these new innovative biomarkers to actually determine who needs to be potentially screened further,
right,
and who potentially may just need to be actively surveyed.
What are the risk factors?
There are several different risk factors for prostate cancer. Age is a big risk factor. As men age, their risk for getting prostate cancer goes up. However, we do see men like Keith who are younger who are presented with prostate cancer. African American men is another big risk for prostate cancer, so race. African American men are usually 2 times higher risk of being diagnosed with prostate cancer and 2 times higher risk of dying of prostate cancer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they're definitely a screening population we need to see more of.
Okay. And Keith, you actually started having symptoms at age 40, but you were diagnosed at age 44. You've
Correct.
done so much work and so much research raising money for people to have free testing. Why is that important to you?
Well, it's important because at age 44, I started having symptoms, as you mentioned, and I saw multiple doctors between the age of 40 and 44. And it wasn't until Dr. Kevin Lutz here in Denver finally gave me a PSA test that found out what I had going on. The previous doctors, they just said nothing's wrong, and here's a couple meds for your ED and for the pain in my hip. So fortunately, I did get to the right doctor and was diagnosed at 44. So the free screening that PCEC offers is so important to me, and awareness for younger men in particular.
Yeah, you're help saving lives. How were you able to raise so much money?
Well, I've always loved inline skating, and before prostate cancer diagnosis, I used to skate working out in Boulder County and Denver and the like. After diagnosis, I wanted to figure out how far I could go. So in 2012, I inline skated across Colorado, and in 2013, I inline skated across Texas. And my wonderful 3 daughters, they came up with the term Skate for Prostate for the event, and through that, we raised tens of thousands of dollars.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's wonderful news. You are changing so many lives. Give me the details about this free testing for the month, for this month for men.
Well, I don't have, I mean, you can go to PCEC or prostateconditions.org.
Okay.
I think you have the phone number that people can call.
Absolutely. You can call, let me give you a couple different numbers here that I do have. You can call 303-316-4685. Again, locally, that's 303-316-4685. You can also call 1-866, the number 4, and then PROST, the number 8. You can also go to prostateconditions.org. That's the website. So there's a lot of advantages and a lot of different connections that you can reach out to. So why do you feel men are so scared of going and getting tested for this?
Well, I think most men are afraid to really find out if they do have something, or if they do potentially are being diagnosed with cancer. They hear cancer and it becomes a very scary term for them.
Right.
However, we know a lot of prostate cancers can merely be watched and don't need definitive treatment. And we also have a lot of treatments out there, like targeted treatments, where we can just treat the cancer in men who have low-risk disease, and it has far fewer side effects. But at the end of the day, what men should understand is that they need to, if they need to be screened and potentially diagnosed in order to find out if they have a potentially life-threatening cancer.
And they can do it free now, thanks to all the work that you've
Absolutely.
done. Thank you so very, very much. Again, prostate cancer shouldn't take the life of the men that you love. Early detection is really key, and it's super easy to do. To find a free screening site near you, visit this website. Go to prostateconditions.org, prostateconditions.org, or you can call 1-866-4PROST, the number 8, or call a local number, which is 303-316-4685.